Man-at-Arms. This is the Cartoon Collection Man-at-Arms, and so far, everything that I have opened from the Cartoon Collection has been staggeringly good, except for, and we already talked about this, Evelyn. I personally feel like Evelyn is probably the weakest of the Cartoon Collection so far. Not that she's even a bad figure, and that's kind of the thing that blows my mind about it, is she's not a bad figure. She's missing things, and she's yellow. And those are minor complaints, but they are complaints nonetheless. I love Duncan. I love Man-at-Arms, and I especially like him in the original series and Revelation. Those are my two favorite versions of him, to be fair. And I like that in the original version, he was a father that took the responsibility. He has an adopted child. I love that, because I don't think we have a whole lot of representation on that field, especially in terms of heroes and things like that. I don't think we see that enough, and I just think it's really cool, and it set him apart. It made him a little bit different to take that kind of responsibility onto himself, and to show that an adopted child is no different than simply being your own child. Like, there's love there, period. I really do appreciate that. I think it's really great, and it really helped his character to kind of stand out amongst a pool of regular characters. But let's open him. Let's do it. He's on the standard cartoon buck. Should be no issues. I'll mute the mic so you don't have to hear all the tearing and everything, and let's do it. Well, that was easy. Very easy. Unboxing him was unreasonably simple. Compared to some of the other figures that we have to cut out and everything like that, this guy just came right out. It's actually very nice. This is the cartoon buck. So, and I don't know if I'm imagining this, but I feel like the cartoon buck, the arms get straighter and the legs get more perfectly straight. And it's just a little bit bigger overall than it is the other, the regular Origin style buck. I actually prefer this. I think I like this buck more overall than I do the other ones. I actually think that. The cartoon line is just so good. And right off the bat, this is why. Like, that's Duncan. That is cartoon Duncan right there. I'd be hard pressed to say that I have any problem with that whatsoever. He's solid, man. Like, it's just really, really good. I will say this. I do feel like, and maybe I'm imagining this, are the hands smaller on the cartoon bucks? I don't know if that's 100% true or if I'm like imagining something, but like the grip is much smaller. It almost feels like it doesn't wrap around the whole weapon the way I would like it to. Not that they seem to have any problems holding their weapons, because, I mean, that works, and from what I could tell, it's perfect. It's not going anywhere. So that's fine, but it does feel, the hand feels smaller than the other Origin figures. I just wonder if that's an optical illusion or if I'm actually seeing something with that. I really do wonder that. Let's move his armor pieces so that we've got that. This is colored a little easier, and I don't think there's as much detail, but he's a cartoon, so there's no reason to complain about. Kind of like we've brought up over and over and over again, I really get confused when people buy like the new Gambit or the new Cyclops, the X-Men 97 Cyclops, X-Men 97 Gambit, and then make references like, he looks like a cartoon. I don't like him. I like the last Gambit that was more comic accurate. What did you think you were buying? Like, I have to ask that question every single time it comes to mind, because I see it all the time. YouTube after YouTube after YouTube after YouTube, I see that complaint, And I just get confused. I can't figure out what people think they are buying when they're like, oh, there's a new Gambit. Then they buy it and go, he looks too much like a cartoon. Like he's like a cartoon character. X-Men 97 is a cartoon. I just don't get it. Or the people that will buy Masterverse, but they'll buy Revelation Beastman and then complain, I hate this Beastman. I absolutely hate this Beastman. He looks like he did in Revelation. Maybe that's because you bought the Revelation Beastman. It's just weird. It doesn't make sense. It's a very weird complaint that I see over and over and over again. Boots, very simple. No problems that I'm seeing here, in all honesty. Feel no necessarily stiffness or anything like that. Good head sculpt. And he comes with this. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember what this is. Like, I know that I've seen it. And I know I can even kind of picture the episode that this came from. But I cannot, for the life of me, remember what this thing is. Does the mini-comic give me any indication whatsoever as to what this thing is? Was this that freeze ray thing? Yeah, I'm not seeing that it says what it is. It shows him using it. He shoots a big dragon. But without actually sitting here and reading this, I don't remember what it is. But here it is. He has it. So if you wanna do some photography with this that makes you smile a big one, then there it is. You can smile away. And I have no complaints here. I really don't. I'm looking forward to actually putting him on the shelf next to Tila, because that just feels right. And I am curious if we're going to get a cartoon Orko, because, I mean, wouldn't that just be perfect to hang out with him? Anyways, added to the shelf. No issues, no complaints. There he is. Happy day. There we go.